Floriade is Australia's biggest celebration of spring. It runs for 30 days and it's a free event here in Canberra. It does mark the beginning of spring for Canberrans. You can see over 1 million different flowers here at Floriade, but it's more than just a flower show. There's lots of free activities for kids and for grown-ups as well. We've got free live music on the stage. We've got presentations and demonstrations in the Look and Learn marquee. We've got the Gourmet Garden, which has lots of kitchen demonstrations for all the foodies, and also for people who like to grow their own veggie patch. There's lots of information and demonstrations on that as well.
Why is Canberra such a good destination for visitation in this period?
Because there's so much to do, because the weather's charming, and because people like to come out of their winter hibernation, and it's almost a rebirth, and Floriade provides that for spring. And the lovely parks and open spaces that we have here in Canberra is one of the great things, and Floriade really presents those open spaces beautifully.
Okay, so the theme this year for Floriade is style and design. How will that be incorporated into the event?
Well, this year we've taken the essence of what style and design really is and how that's relevant to each individual person. We've also used different styles in terms of culinary styles in the kitchen, musical styles, so we've also programmed that into the entertainment that's happening on Stage 88 in terms of you'll be able to hear anything from jazz to Latin styles and then possibly even sitting back and listening to classical styles. In terms of the garden bed designs, we've really taken inspiration from different design eras in history, and I'll take the bubble chair for example. That's one of the garden bed designs for this year, and that takes inspiration from the 60s and the imagination, the era that was opulent and anything was possible, and really looking at space age design and transforming that into the garden bed. So that's just one example of a garden bed, but we've done that throughout Floriade this year.
So 2012 marks I believe the 25th anniversary of the event, and to celebrate this, I believe there's a photographic installation throughout the park. How will you work this and how were the photos chosen?
Well, it is the 25th anniversary. It's the 25th opening of Floriade this year. And the way that we went about selecting those images was to run a competition where we invited all Australians to participate and submit their photos from the last 24 years of Floriade. We picked 24 photos from hundreds of entries, and we created a photographic exhibition in the park. So you will see 24 different photographs representing each year of Floriade.
You always try to keep the whole family engaged and interested in the event, and in keeping with the theme, week one will be all about the spring palette. What does that involve?
Yes, so the spring palette is programmed for culinary palettes as well as visual palettes. So if I talk about the culinary palette, we'll have lots of chefs from all around coming to do some demonstrations in the Gourmet Garden. One of those is a local chef called Claude Fremy, who cooks over at the CIT and teaches students. And he's a well-known French chef, and he'll be coming to Floriade this year to present some cooking demonstrations. In terms of the visual palette, we have lots of floral workshops and floral presentations, and we have some floral designers like Michael Woods and Richard Goh. And then in terms of the gardening aspect, we've got Jamie Dury coming in for the first week of Floriade, so that'll be exciting to see him on the Saturday.
Week two showcases fashion and design. What can we expect to see in that sort of section of the programming?
Well, this is an exciting week for us, fashion and design. We're working with the Canberra Centre to bring amazing runway shows, styling tips, fashion experts, and we're bringing in two really iconic Australian designers. Jason Brunsden will be showing his collection on a catwalk show, and so will Wayne Cooper. So that's how we're focusing on fashion for that week. And other design elements for Floriade. Courtney Ralston designing some amazing recipes in the Gourmet Garden, and she of course was one of the finalists in MasterChef, and we've got some other people coming on board on week 2 as well.
Week 3 is His and Hers Do-It-Yourself Week. Tell us a little bit about that.
So His and Hers Do-It-Yourself is something for the women as well as the men. So we've got some pretty amazing people coming to Floriade that week. We've got Jason Hodges from Better Homes and Gardens. He's the blonde guy out the back doing all the DIY that you see. We've also got Tara Dennis from Better Homes and Gardens. She'll be coming in and showing how she can transform your house indoors and out as well with some of her DIY tips. We've got some pretty amazing people like Polly and Woz from The Block. They were the winners of The Block in 2011, and they're also going to be showing some DIY tips and hints.
Now, the final week is an ode to all things natural with homegrown living. What can people see there?
Well, we really are talking to people who are really socially responsible. So we're looking at reducing your footprint using recycled goods. We're working with our charity partner Vinnie's to bring a recycled fashion show that week as well. We've got Don Burke coming in that week, and not only is he going to be showing us how to use found objects in your garden and in your home to start doing some creative gardening. He's also going to show us how to cook a recycled curry, so taking good bits and pieces from the kitchen and creating his world famous recycled curry. So there are lots of things going on there. We've also got Janelle Bloom from Ready Steady Cook coming in and showing us what she can do in the kitchen as well.
Now, a major attraction for Floriade over the last few years has been the conception of Nightfest. Can you tell us about this concept and what people can expect this year?
So Nightfest is going to transform Floriade into a nighttime wonderland. We will have some live stand-up comedians coming to town. You probably would know Sammy, Jay and Randy, the little purple puppet. Well, he'll be here on his own, making us laugh, I hope. We also have people like the Stevenson Experience and Dane Rathbone and Ronnie Cheng doing it the wrong way. So these are all live stand-up comedians that will be the same for those 5 nights. And Nightfest will go from Wednesday the 26th of September through until Sunday the 30th of September. We'll also have lots of live performances on Stage 88, and they're also themed to different nights. We have Chill Out Night, we have Latino Night, we have Party Night, and we also have a Family Night on Sunday. Now, on top of that, we've also got DJs doing live sets in the Butterfly Lounge, which is a really cool area where you can sit back and relax. And we've got a lovely stylish glow bar. But the highlight of Nightfest is actually the lighting. And this year, Mandy Lights is going to be presenting one of the most amazing lighting shows that we've ever seen.
If people wanted to find out more information about Floriade, where's the best place for them to go?
Well, the best place for them to go is online. They can visit floriadeaustralia.com, or they can also find the official Floriade Facebook page and go there for any information or questions that they have.